We are looking at some Tree Hut dupes is what we're looking at. So we have the sour blue raspberry. Now I'm gonna tell you what kind of mixed me up a little bit. At first I thought this was a misprint. It's probably is a misprint, to tell you the truth. We have sour blue raspberry in this gorgeous stark turquoise color. But then we also have it in that teal that you all are seeing me with right about now. How is this sour blue raspberry in two different shades? Is one more sour than the other? Is one more sweet than the other? I got questions. That hurt to ask questions, doesn't it? How do we have two different types of sour blue raspberry for a scrub? And then I'm thinking to myself, that probably goes with that Tree Hut blue raspberry one that I reviewed on my channel. I'm going to just link you to that whole Tree Hut scrub playlist so y'all can see what I'm talking about. The change of color. Maybe that was a manufacturing mistake. Maybe that, in the factory, it got a little tired, and I'm going to just stick this sour blue raspberry. Please don't get rid of them at the factory y'all made this at. Please. Maybe they're thinking about their family and they got distracted. But either way, it's not a mistake. Sour blue raspberry, that's that nice teal greenish color, is very similar to the coconut lime. And if you notice, the names are more of these Tree Hut dupes. Not only are the canisters, the tubs, they call them, scrub in a tub, scrub in a tub. The names are different. They're naming them specifically after the notes. Things I'd like to see more of for 900, Alex. We all know what that one I just opened, the coconut colada coconut one, island coconut. They can call it coco colata, copyright. They're trying to avoid. I first ran up on these Tree Hut dupes. They're Walmart brand as far as I know. There's a watermelon one. And by that time I found that one a couple months ago. Got it gifted to me. I'm like, I've tried the watermelon from 2021. I'm going to just link you to the playlist. You want to say that for vacation. Sour blue raspberry. The one on this one here that I grabbed briefly. That one reminds me of a blue one they had that also has raspberry as a note within it. But the name is different. So I see what y'all did there. Y'all named it after the notes instead of naming it similar names to avoid copyright. I see. And the canisters are totally different and more generic. The twist caps that go to the tub. And if you're seeing a little baby preview of the Dr. Till scrubs, I believe they got some dupes for Tree Hut stuff too. So they're pretty much interconnected. I got excited. I'm like, now, why ain't nobody tell me about this particular one? I'm gonna just leave it alone. I'm gonna just leave it alone the way it is. But I'd like to know what prompted that, and I'm hoping that this isn't sour blue raspberry with the label on it, but it is actually the coconut lime, because that color contrast, putting it side by side of the coconut lime, is very close. It's nothing like, the nice sky blue turquoise, and it's a stark difference. No, that one that sour blue raspberry is very different. Shows you. Mistakes happens even in the lab where they're creating our shower scrubs and our Shea sugar scrubs. The way my nerdy mind is working, I'd like to experiment with both to see if they smell the same, and if that one here I'm holding in my hand currently is actually the coconut lime, or whether they peeled off the label. You see what I'm saying? I'd like to examine the outside the packaging as well as the inside the packaging and do a. You see what I'm saying? These are $5.98 as opposed to Tree Hut scrubs cost a little bit more. I think they're closer to maybe seven-ish and higher. Then we have the Dr. Till's. Are they in the same price range? We're about to see in a few seconds here. $5.98. That's pretty affordable. The performance is what I would be concerned about, because I've never tried a Tree Hut dupe. So the fact that they'll come out with dupes, which means there's a interest market for it. Dupes in general all across the board. $6.88 is the Dr. Till's. I was waiting for that. So that's about a nearly $2 difference from what you guys are seeing here. And then Tree Hut just surpasses all that 7 and up. And that depends on if a scent is popular or not. I noticed that too. Now, how many of y'all have noticed that? Tree Hut dupes are on the rise. And Dr. Teals is going ahead and casting their net out there of dupes as well. So, you know, you don't have to stick to Tree Hut. There's nothing wrong with Tree Hut. Very abrasive. You better get ready for it. So if you see any dupes, get a Tree Hut and then get a similar one from the Dupes and from Dr. Teals, whichever one or the other, and then get to comparing. That makes me very excited. If you'd like to see more videos like this where I go over and show you guys dupes to body care products, not just perfume dupes. Now they doing the body care dupe. They not playing around. You better recognize they are not playing. Question is it worth it? If so, on either side, there should be a playlist for you all to enjoy. And until next time, love you. Hey y'all, so I'm leaving this here right quick just so we can keep in touch outside of YouTube. You'll have to submit your email, but I promise you won't get any spam. Thank you. When I think about love, it's one of the bravest things that you can do. It is patient, it is kind, it does not envy or boast, and it'll keep you on the coast of not being rude or self-seeking, nor is it easily angered or seething mad, and it keeps no records of wrongs. It has no pleasure in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. And most of all,